Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hello, and welcome to Business Behind the Scene. My name is Francesca Moi, and I've been running this podcast for a few years now. I think we're close to 5 years, which is really exciting. And today in this episode 219, we're talking about, are you the bottleneck of your own business? I wish I heard this topic when I was the bottleneck of my own business, because I was for so long and I couldn't see it because I was literally, everything was depending on me. And I was so frustrated. I was like, why my team cannot read my brain? I don't get it. So if your team cannot move without you, it's time to reevaluate what you guys are doing. And it's important that if you're still handling everything yourself, even though you've got a team, if your business cannot run without you, it's time for a change. So in this episode is exactly for 7-figure business owners who feel stuck doing $20 tasks, consistently giving approvals, or always jumping in to fix things. If you are the fixer, we need to fix it. We need to stop doing that. So if you want to stick with me for the next 20 minutes or so, as we break down how to identify if you are the bottleneck and how to shift from being needed to being replaced in your business. So let's get onto it. So now listen, I know this because it was exactly me. I was the visionary, but yet my business was demanding me all the time. So I couldn't do the things that actually will move the business forward because I was stuck in it day to day. So if you have a capable team, but they're still waiting for you to make decisions, then you feel like you're working harder and harder with no time for strategy growth or even a break. And it's exhausting. And I probably feel that you might be getting overwhelmed. You might be starting to burn out, constantly caught in the day-to-day operations. But the truth is, you don't need more hours in the day. And this is what people tell me all the time. Oh my gosh, if I just had more hours in the day. And I'm like, you don't need more hours in the day. We just need to put some really good structure so that your business can flow and you are not needed as much. So let's acknowledge that you already have got a team and they actually are good. This isn't about building a new team, but it's about refining your current structure to make it more efficient and more self-sustaining. And if you don't have the right team, then yes, probably we need to look into replacing them. If some people are not open to growth and to stay with you, then yeah, potentially we might need to also reassess that. But first, let's assume and pretend that we have the perfect team on board. And just what's happening is that it's clunky, right? There is not enough systems and procedures for them to really be independent. So a few years ago, this is exactly was me. So I'm literally recording this podcast for the past version of me. So if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, how does she know this? It's because I was you. I was the bottleneck. And I wish that someone knocked in my door and said, listen to this podcast because you are stopping the business from growing. And I think that my ego also liked it. Like there was a part of me that was enjoying being needed. There was a part of me that I felt valued by being needed. I felt overwhelmed, but I liked it. There was a part of me that's like, oh, everybody needs me. I'm the one making decisions and you do this and you do this. Yes, go there. No, don't do that. And I really I think that I was thriving in that energy, but I didn't realize that it was consuming me inside. And it was actually consuming my team as well because they were not able to be independent. So I was in the trenches. I was feeling like I had to do everything myself and I couldn't trust any of my team. It was actually very frustrating. So I scaled my first business from $120 a year to 1.5 million. Like literally, I made $120 in the first year. But I was stuck in the weeds even when I got to 1.5. Approval, decision, micromanaging my team. Everything was dependent on me. And at the time, I used to travel a lot for work as well, for business. And imagine, right? Me traveling for a week meant that nothing would get approved. So I had to come back and do so much approval and it was exhausting. When I finally made the mindset shift, stop being the fixer and starting to delegate smarter. So that's when everything changed, right? When I was able to understand that, then what is exciting about this is that not only they helped my business, but then I was also to help our clients, other CEOs to find the bottleneck and really fix it. So at Empower Versus Solution, we helped people doing that as well because it's a thing. It happens. I love that this bottleneck thing is not just something that we small business are doing. Like people like Richard Branson says, you don't grow a business by doing everything yourself. You grow by empowering others to take on the work that frees you up to think more strategically. And that is gold, because Richard Branson, I feel that he's like the king of delegation. Like I love the way that he runs the business, and he knows, right? It's important that we shouldn't be the smarter person in the business. And we are actually going through in my own business a bit of a transition right now in our marketing. And I'm realizing that if I want to shift and pivot the type of clients that we're attracting, and we want to go to 7-figure businesses, and we want to attract bigger businesses because we have the capability to support them more, and we can have been the journey with them for longer, and it's really exciting to me to work with 7-figure business owners, then I have to step out of the way and not being the bottleneck on my marketing team. And so I am hiring at the moment in marketing people that they're smarter than me, that they know better than me, that can really guide us to take that step. And if I'm waiting to be the smarter people in the business, and I don't hire people better than me, then I am again holding my business back. So this is not just a theory, it's a strategy that successful business owners use every day, and it's been proven to help businesses scale faster and more efficiently. So let's get onto this. So one of the things that I want to help you out with today is to really realize what are the things that are happening in your business at the moment. So, for example, if you're going to work and everybody's waiting for you to jump on a meeting um, and fix things for them. What I like to do is that, yes, I jump on a meeting and I go on a Zoom call, but in that Zoom call, I create actual strategy. I create actual processes. So I'll go, okay, next time that you're writing this, I want you to follow this structure. Next time that you are doing this, I want you to come to this meeting prepared by giving me these things. So I want to empower my team to take action in a way that my approval time is limited to 3 seconds. Yeah, great job. Let's go. I don't want to be the one doing it. I don't want to be the one fixing it. I don't want to be the one dive deeping into it. I want to be wowed by my team, and I want them to make sure that they go, boom, I've got this. I know exactly what Francesca is expecting. And so they come prepared. So it's really important for me as a business owner to not just go in a meeting and fix it, but it's important that I go in and I help them understand what needs to be done so that I can approve it faster. The other thing that I'm noticing that people don't do often enough is to have in your calendar approval time. So I have in my calendar 3 times a week a approval time. And so my EA goes to my team and say, who wants approval time with Francesca this week? And so my team book in that time. And it's only like 15 minutes. Why? Because I don't need much more time, because everything is pretty much good to go, because we have structure, because we have procedures, because we have done the work at the core of the problem. So my EA goes to my team and says, this is the time for Francesca to approve this week. Who wants it? And so then they come on a Zoom call and they go like, okay, this is my emails. I follow this structure. This is what I'm doing in the emails. Can you check them? And I go and check them. I go, yeah, perfect, done. Or I might say, oh, just make sure that you always add the call to action, or make sure that this is missing. And because we have a structure, usually they are spot on. And if we don't, if something is missing, I always say, go and change it into our structure. So next time you always put this part as well. So the approval time needs to happen consistently. The team needs to feel like that you can, because also that's about giving them direction. Is about, I don't need to be doing the work for them. I don't need to be in the business doing it with them, but I need to guide them. So I go into a meeting and I'm like, yep, you're in the right direction. Fantastic. Continue. I don't want them to finish a whole project and be like, no, that's not what I had in mind. We want to have this meeting consistently for any project or for any email series or campaigns or landing pages, right? So let's meet consistently so that together we can create a plan that's a little bit more structure, that it's easier for them to feel also successful into the role. So when something then come up and they need approval. The time is written in the calendar. All they need to do is say, yep, I need time with Francesca to approve. And then everybody feel organized, everybody feel successful, everybody feel empowered. And now my time is also limited to like 15 minutes, and I can just approve a whole campaign or landing page or anything and give them feedback, and then we can go to the next one. Also, there is times that there will be things that come up urgent, and people tell me that it's like, oh, what if I'm in meetings and my team cannot get that? So we always try to work in advance. So we don't do things last minute. We don't want things approved today for something that needs to go out tomorrow. We do things in advance. So this is where we do our quarterly meetings, where we are planning the next 3 months of communication to clients, of working on the business, so that we can think ahead and my team can prepare these things ahead for 3 months from now. So then if I don't approve it this week, approve it next week, nothing is going to change because they have 3 months to create that. So it's very important that we have quarterly meeting with my team to plan what are the things that needs to be created this month, so that we can take them out or put them out into the market or to the clients or whatever in 3 months time. So we plan, and my team batch creation of content or batch creation of emails, or they create landing pages for, like, for example, now we have an event in October, and right now we are in July, and we are already creating the landing page for that October event. They're already creating the emails, they're already creating the campaigns, they're already creating the social media. So when we get closer to the event, it's just already everything's already approved, as everything is done, and we can just go through it. So again, it's about being organized, and it's about being able to work as a team on planning in advance and creating things together. So we want to make sure that we take that step back of going, am I getting pinged all the time? Am I getting pulled in different directions all the time? Can I see that the team is not independent? Then I am my own bottleneck. You are your own bottleneck. We need to fix it at core and put together structure from the projects, how to manage a project, how to then set it into the calendar, and then how to go and have the approval method. And it worked. Now, some people are like, oh, Francesca, do I have to have the approval done with my team? I work better by myself. Now, I don't. I work better with team. I cannot work by myself. It just doesn't work for me. I hate working by myself. I thrive working with team. Like even now, I'm recording this, and I've got my beautiful VA here helping me typing things and helping me follow the structure. Like by myself, I would probably get distracted. I'll probably get on the phone. I like, oh, look, someone messaged me. Instead, if I have someone here with me, it helps me. But not everybody is like me. So if you feel like you work better on your own, there's some people that do Loom videos for feedback and things like that. I am a big fan of jumping on a Zoom call with my VA to approve stuff, because that helped me create a relationship. They get to really understand my brain. And so it fast track the process of them being more independent and be able to create more structure. So we also have some company rules that I share in my book, The Power of Delegation, where we talk about all the things that the team needs to know about what's okay to do, what's not okay to do in this business. And that's, again, is another thing that I don't need to go and tell them this is not okay to do here, because I want you to save all the files on our cloud and you saved it on your computer, and that's not okay. I don't want to be micromanaging my team in that sense. We have a company rule. Everybody knows that's part of the rules. So they will follow that. So again, by putting procedures and structure and rules in place, everybody knows what to do, and I am not needed. And it's fun. Like I have my life back. I don't have to. I don't have to show up in the office all the time. Like today, I started at 11, and my last meeting is. I can tell you right now, my last meeting today is at 3 p.m. So if I don't have any client booking after that, I can just leave. And tonight we have a date night, which is really exciting. So yeah, it's just about getting the freedom, because everything is running smoothly, everything is working out. So if you want to work 20 hours a week and you have one more time for holidays, dates with your partners, then it's time for you to stop being the bottleneck. So now I want to help you break free from being the bottleneck in your business. And if you want to break free, then it's time for you to book a call. So it's no committal call. you book a bottleneck audit, and in this bottleneck audit call, we can chat and help you create a structure that your business will run smoothly. In this call is for us to see if you have a need of hiring a offshore staff member, and we can help you discover that. And if you don't, that's also all good. We also have created a free guide on how to delegate smarter and reclaim your time, so you can download it. It's in downstairs downstairs, yeah, in the description. And my VA just typed the word description. See, that's what I need, right? I need them to be here with me to support me. And this downloadable is available for you to restart shifting your mindset towards how to delegate smarter, and might help you with your current team, or it might help you to realize that you might need someone else in your team. Also, if you want to check out our services, we have our website, empoweringvirtualsolution.com. And in there, you can see how we have helped many seven-figure business owners scale without burning out. So if you're curious to see, does this actually happen to other people? You can see exactly in there that it works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Leave a comment below. Tell us about how you know that you are the bottleneck of your business, and how excited are you having and claiming your life back. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Stop being your own bottleneck. Thank you so much for listening to this amazing podcast. Now, if you enjoyed this, you're definitely going to love my Facebook group, where I've got over 11,000 people in it, and they're all business owners successful like you. It's called the Successful Entrepreneur Lounge, and in there I do classes every week, and I get to interview my clients, and I get to teach you all the things that I've done to get my business to 100K plus a month. So I look forward to have you in there. It's called the Successful Entrepreneur Lounge Facebook group in Facebook. I look forward to see you there. Ciao.